What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Tiny Tim, and we back, and I'm coming to you late night, early morning, whenever you see this, because you've already seen it. We're talking about The Walking Dead. Now, we back talking about The Walking Dead. Now, this is the third part of this final season that they've seemed to have stretched out amongst two seasons. And here we are. I'm hearing a lot of things about how this part is going to be 8 episodes. I'm sticking to the graphic that AMC Walking Dead official Instagram page posted, which is this graphic here. If you were going to, and I'm going to get started talking about the episode, but if you were going to split this, if this is true, if you were going to split this up and try to drop more episodes, why the fuck are you dropping only 4? Now, based on this graphic, or the previous graphic that was in this location here, you are dropping 4 episodes and calling them the final episodes. But the people I'm talking to are saying that it's 8. Now, because of the graphic, it may look like it's 8. Now, I ain't look up no Wikipedia. I ain't look up no websites. I'm just going off of what the official Instagram page for The Walking Dead posted. It's not going to be no break. It's not going to come back in February and talk about this is season 11, part 4. And if they do, you already fucking lost me, because parts 1 and 2 was very fucking boring. However, this particular part of the final parts wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I'm going to dig into that, but I really had to attack this graphic and where we going with the last, like, parts 1 and 2 were just like, okay, so these 4, presumably 4 episodes better be fucking fire nonstop. You need to tie up every fucking bow you can, because you lost me in parts 1 and 2. You told a lot. You said a lot in parts 1 and 2. And if you were going to do that, you might as well had it as a season 12 and called it a fucking wrap. Because here we are, you're airing the final part of season 11 in place of season 12. If you didn't have enough content, why not just stretch it out and make it 2 parts and make both parts large and in charge? Why are we stretching this out? Why are we prolonging this? You're grasping at straws, I feel, but I'm going to do some research after I record part 1 here, and we're going to talk about part 1. I'm going to get started. Go ahead and like and subscribe, and make sure you turn on your bell for notifications, because we're talking about a lot of stuff. We're talking about Walking Dead. We're talking about She-Hulk, and we're talking about House of the Dragon right now. If it's going to be 4 parts, this is part 1 of 4. And then I'm going to be done with it. I'm probably going to delete my AMC Plus, because ain't shit else dropping other than Fear the Walking Dead, which, I mean, what else they got to tell me? I thought worlds was going to collide. So I'd spent the whole time off waiting for these 4 fucking episodes to get caught up on the Walking Dead universe. World Beyond, Fear the Walking Dead. I didn't even watch that underwater submarine shit because World Beyond was trash. I just feel like if you was going to do this, you should have did an extremely large season for part 2 and just brought the heat then. And then dropped the season 12. If you was going to do this. You gave me all this other filler bullshit in between these short stories, and fuck all that. Fuck all that. Get to the fucking part, man. I spent my whole time off from Walking Dead trying to figure out if Rick Grimes and Michonne was going to come back. We still don't know. We still don't know. And it's shaping up to not even be clear if that's going to happen. But again, like I said, like and subscribe. Turn on your bell for notifications. We're going to get started talking about part 1 of the final episodes. And now they're not even calling it season 11, part 3. They're calling it Walking Dead, the final episodes. You ran out of content 3 seasons ago. Let's keep it G. Let's keep it 100. You ran out of content. What I do like about this particular season, or this part, it ain't even a season no more. This is just part of this season, part 3, episode 1, part 1. I don't even fucking know how to describe it. I don't even know how I'm going to label this video. We'll find out when I post it. But I do like they picked up where they left off. They picked up where Daryl and Maggie was getting busy in the cabin with Leah. Shit was going sideways. Hornsby pull up on the situation. They kill Leah, get him out the paint. Daryl, who's a sharpshooter, been a sharpshooter since day one, happens to miss Hornsby and his bumper curl, his little, soccer mom haircut. Miss him, graze his chin, or graze his cheek. Oh, you done killed everybody around him with one shot, one kill to the face, and all of a sudden you're just gonna miss him. Cool story. You've hit smaller targets on the move with a fucking crossbow, but you got a rifle and you can't hit him. You just hit him in his little face piece. Okay, whatever. But we pick up where we left off, and now Hornsby and the stormtroopers is after them. Somewhere along the way, if memory serves me correctly, they hadn't met up yet. But this particular episode, we got Negan and his baby boo meeting up with Maggie and Daryl and Aaron and Gabriel, and it's picking up, and the speed is like, they some shooters, because last time we saw Gabriel and Aaron, they got into that shit with Negan and his people with the one boy who was on that exhibition to take over that little apartment complex. They got that all settled, squashed, and squared away. He got thrown off the roof, got ate up. But now we seeing them two units teaming up against Hornsby and these stormtroopers, who honestly are running a rogue mission. There is nothing sanctioned about what Hornsby is doing, okay? From what I can recall from the earlier parts, since it's been so many fucking episodes, is Hornsby is trying to take over the 3-4 communities that Rick and them people, that Mag and them people had. Oceanside, Alexandria, the village, the town with the houses and shit. He's trying to take all of that shit over. Hilltop. He's trying to take all of that shit over and make it an expansion of Commonwealth. I'm going to offer you some resources as long as you say this Commonwealth territory and you abide by our rules. No. Even Pamela Milton was like, what the fuck that got to, they got some nice shit, they some nice people, but what the fuck they got to do with us? Nothing. But Hornsby's still after him. And because he got shot in the face, he after Daryl. So, we see that. We picking up where that left off. But there seems to be a slight time lapse, because in the previous episodes, we were seeing Connie and Kelly writing their newspaper article about, exposing everything that the Miltons is up to, and this, yada, yada, yada. But we never saw that come to fruition until now. Now you got in the entire Commonwealth, well, majority of, there's still some people who don't want to get involved, like that couple that just want to be in front of the camera eating ice cream and shit, like, oh, we ain't a part of that, but we'll stand here for a couple seconds, get on screen, and then walk away, get my little ice cream and cone and go. Fuck y'all, man. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all seen the episode. But you got the whole, they picketing, they want answers, because last we saw, they were sending people into that mansion to die. Like, you go in there and get the money. You and you go in there and get the money. You don't come out. All right, you and two, you've been drafted. Go in there to get the money. And it was some sideways shit that I really feel like Hornsby and the son had put together, but it really came back to Hornsby. It really came down to him getting people to do that shit. He was running some undercover cop shit, like, yo, you're some dirty cops. So, we see that, and I really feel like the shootout was dope. There was a shootout in the with Negan and Daryl, and they like, yo, here go the plan. Ain't never seen your face before, bro. We need to get you there. And I'm like, that's true. But Negan ain't trying. He just trying to end this shit and go back to his baby boo and his baby. But Daryl's like, yeah, let's cook it up. Let's cook it up. They don't tell us the plan, so of course we could be surprised as it unfolds. And Negan, he still has this mask from when he was a whisperer. And I'm like, well, whether it's the same mask or he knows how to move as a whisperer now because of his time with Alpha and Beta. But I just, that rubbed me the wrong way, because now you're taking Negan, who wants to be the peace-loving senior citizen, and bringing him back to a person that y'all despise. Like, y'all hunted his ass down every chance y'all got when he was against y'all. And now you want him to be who he was so everybody can survive. Okay. But the shootout and the gun chase, it was kind of crazy. Oh, the gun chase and the shoot, you know what the fuck am I talking about? You know what I'm talking about. The car chase and the shootout. I think that was dope. The only part I didn't fuck with was they are spraying automatic rifles at a vehicle no more than 20 yards in front of them because they keeping pace. They about the same vehicle, keeping pace with them. The back window shot out. And they don't even duck, but they don't hit the driver. They don't hit Daryl. They don't hit Negan. They don't hit neither one of them when they try and get away. They just like, come on now, make it a little more realistic, a little more. But other than that, you know, the T-bone, Daryl making sure Negan got away. I think that was dope. you wait a minute. Daryl standing behind a fucking Dodge Caravan, shooting at them with one rifle. Hornsby and his little pea shooter, little 6-shoot pea shooter, and his bumper curl, and 4 or 5 stormtroopers is unloading on this fucking van in the middle of the fucking street, linked up against a building. When and or how did Daryl get behind him? Let's talk about it. How the fuck did he get 180 behind him enough to start up the vehicle and speed off in the first place? And then to stick with that, how the fuck did Hornsby's people even catch up to where the fuck they was at? Period. This little town, how the fuck did they catch up to him? If Daryl and Negan sped off in opposite directions, boom, 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 T-bone, Negan gets away, Daryl. What? How the fuck? I just don't get it. I don't get it. It just seems too convenient. This little shootout in this town, and they just going loud. They not even putting no silencers on nothing. They just shooting shit. Bang, bang, speed through shit. Shit. Drawing attention to the few walkers that's in this town, and it just did not flow well with me. But we flashing back and forth between what they going through and in the Commonwealth, and we see, Negan finally gets to the Commonwealth. The Commonwealth is in disarray because the villagers want to know. They need answers. Where's our people at? And it's just weird. It just don't feel right? And then Negan sit down. Mercer, he show up again like, yo, we got a problem, Mercer. And he finally get to talk to Negan. Like, Negan ain't never showed his face. He mind his own business. He come out, yo, a mutual friend sent me. I came to protect my people. Well, that's my job. Mercer, if you was doing your fucking job, I wouldn't be sent here. That right there, that's some alpha shit. Like, that's some real, I'm the fucking man. You better respect my skills. You better respect who I am. You don't know me. And if I was called in, you got a fucking problem on your hands. And I'm here to save you, motherfucker. Right? And Alpha. And Mercer just sitting there like, well, who sent you? You know who sent me. Daryl sent me. And back when Daryl was trying to play his part with the stormtroopers in Commonwealth, and Mercer's like, yo, don't ruffle no feathers. I understand what you're coming from, but we all got a part to play. Mercer want to stick in his role, trying to get Daryl and Rosita to stick in their role because he understands they some hitters, but I need them on my side. But we all got to play our role because it's bigger than us. And I get that, but at the same time, it's like, yo, Mercer, pick a fucking side and let's get busy. Like, yo, there's shit going on that you don't know about that will collapse this whole fucking Commonwealth system and rules and all that. Like, bro, pick a side and let's get busy, But to have Negan sitting there and he tell him straight up, like, yo, if you was handling business, I wouldn't be here. That's some real ignorant shit. Like, yo, feet on your table. If you was all Gucci, then I wouldn't be here. And point blank period, your boy with a 3-piece suit and his stormtroopers is out there fucking with my people. Now, we've been chopping them down and handling it out there, but you need to talk to your people. You need to handle this shit from inside. That's why I'm here, to talk to you. Daryl sent me to talk to you to get that motherfucker in line. Because we handling it out there for as long as we can. But I'm just telling you what's going on out there. Now, this is part one. This is part one of somebody telling an official person of the Commonwealth that Hornsby is out there with these stormtroopers fucking with people. That's part one. Now, we already know about the plot to, send people in, get them killed or disappear some people, whatever they've been doing with people. We get that. But that's also, Hornsby. But now we got somebody who Mercer's never seen ever, sitting in an interrogation room by choice, telling you 3-piece suit man and his stormtroopers ain't fucking with me. Now that's two people now. That's two situations where Hornsby and the son is under the microscope, right? It's two situations, right? Yeah. So now it's like, all right, you go free. We got to handle some other shit. We got some walkers coming 5 miles out. So Mercer got to ride out. Whatever. But then we see, now I don't remember where they left off last as far as their relationship, but we see Jerry, we finally see him. He got some ice cream and shit in his hand. He like, yo, dude, what are you doing here? I love Jerry. He's so laissez-faire. He's so chill. He's just, what are you doing here, my bro? He's so chill. But he sees Negan in the street just looking at this shit like, yo, Negan is sizing this whole shit up like, yo, back in my heyday, I'd have took all this shit and killed half these motherfuckers in the street. But he just sizing up like, yo, what the fuck they got going on here? And where are my people? We got to get these people out of here, right? And Jerry walks up on him, dude, what the fuck you doing here, bro? I just feel like he should have a blunt or something, Jerry. He's just so fucking chill. But he's like, yo, I'm here to save y'all asses. Where Carol at? Right this way. When Negan gets straight to the fucking point, motherfuckers listen because of who he is. And for somebody who's trying to retire, he's trying so hard to retire. Just keep getting sucked back into this game. And for somebody that's trying to retire, he's really on some, all right, yo, I'm going to help y'all, yo, but this is it. This is the last time. This is it, okay? I'm trying to go. I married my little thing, and we got a kid on the way. She eating ginger and doing whatever she got to do out in the wilderness. I want to just get home, get safe, and, boom. So he meets up with Carol, and they doing this little side mission. And at first, I'm like, what type of... She like, yeah, we need some insurance. What insurance? I'm confused. What are y'all talking about? And then it unfolds that they went on a whole little expedition to find this little motherfucker to end all the rioting and that was about to take place. And they went on a little expedition to find him. Find him in a back fucking hallway, a false wall, fake door, a little cabin room, a little cabinet. And I'm like, this motherfucker's just sitting here pissing in jars, hiding from people. This where you been this whole time? Yo, it's crazy out there. I'm gonna wait till it die down. Bro, they not gonna die down. It's not gonna die down till they get your head on a fucking stake. It's not happening, bro. You be talking about people's lives here. Right? And I'm like, all right, yo, Carol is up to something. What we don't know. But when Negan's telling him, get your stupid ass up. Because if she try and save you and put an end to all of this shit, she knows something. She know what she's doing. And Maggie's looking at him like, I done pulled bunnies out my hands before? Okay, I mean, I be making shit happen, but, whatever. She do make shit happen. Carol has and will always make shit happen. Minus that first season when she was, she hadn't come into her own yet. As soon as she got from under that little husband of hers, under his reign, yeah, she's legit. We started out with the voiceover from the baby, from, what is that little girl's name? Judith. We start out with the Judith shit. She doing the voiceover. And I'm like, all right, cool. We see Judith. We see Aaron's daughter. We see Rick Jr. And I'm like, all right, there's not much time progressed. So, the same actor and actresses, the same child actors. So I'm like, all right, that's cool. We got to see them. But on this little mission that Carol and Negan's on, now Jerry got to watch the kids. His big ass running through the town with these 3 babies. I thought it presented, it read to me like a sense of urgency, which was great. But it just, it didn't seem to fit Jerry's MO. I mean, it did, but it didn't. He's in and out. He's ducking and dipping, dodging. He gets them up on this scaffolding. Now, he done made friends with a bunch of village people, because when he was walking through the crowd, all he said was a little help here. That's all he said to some random 323 dudes next to him. He didn't say shit, a little help here, some shit like that he said. And they caused a whole jumble up. So them two people, just couldn't get through. And I'm like, okay, that works. Now we got him on this catwalk, this fire escape. I don't know how they didn't see his big ass crawling up that motherfucker. That's one. Okay. But then you got him hanging on, and some pine cone, dead pines is on the thing, some brush. Get off the stage, my G. You tried, but you too big to be looking over the ledge, man. Just hold tight. And the old lady go head out the window. May I help you, please? Can you help me out? And she gave him a head nod. Like, I got you. So what do these people know? They know something is amiss. They know something is wrong in the Commonwealth. For people to be genuinely hiding from random people. Like, she's got a bird's eye view. She can see everything, looking down, see somebody chasing them. She sees all this. And she don't say nothing. And Jerry's fun-loving, gotta love him attitude got people on his side. He's got people in the Commonwealth that love Jerry. We all love Jerry. Come on. We all love Jerry. But he's really made it so the little bit of time they have been there, he's made the best of it by making friends with people that, you might not necessarily speak to. When we talk about side characters, Jerry's the number one side character. But the people he entrusts and knows in this village, in this town, they are some super side characters. But, it works for, I guess, plot armor. Who knows? I don't fucking know. But it fits Jerry's demeanor, because you wouldn't see Carol rushing through the neighborhood saying, hey, yo, block me off. You'll be like, yo, who the fuck are you? Like, what do you do here? Like, some people just don't have that, persona. They don't have that vibe in the town. Jerry's safe with the old lady and all them. And we still keep flashing back and forth between what's going on in Commonwealth and what's going on with Daryl and them. And we get a chance to see Daryl and fuck Maggie and all of them hiding in this little stairwell outside, mind you. There ain't nothing covering it but a fence. Hiding in this little stairwell. And they meet up all together as units running by. Don't nobody check down the steps. You got 20 stormtroopers. Look at them. None of them look down the steps. Boom. There they go. Light them up. It just doesn't make any sense to me. But then you got Negan's baby boo standing all up, all obvious and shit. Get your stupid ass down. But she's like, yo, we can duck down the sewer. The idea sounded like it was an okay idea. But how did they find a way to get down in the sewer? Like, Gabriel can shoot his couple shots, but what would make them think, let's all go down the sewer this way? This would be the safest way to get down. Why didn't they ambush that motherfucker, that spot where they came in at? Like, bang, 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 no, only 2 people went down. I think that tunnel shit, that sewer shit, it did not work out to their advantage, because Hornsby got the drop, and it just didn't go good. I don't like it, but whatever. It just seems weird the way that unfolded, and I don't like it. I don't like how that unfolded at all. It just seems like now the action and the pacing after 16 already episodes, and you bringing us these last 4 is, well, whatever the count is. You bringing us these episodes, and it's like, now you gonna rush it? Now you're going to rush it? You got a lot of shit to tie up. Now you're gonna rush this shit? Okay, whatever. I could have told you early in the season, get to the fucking point. It was a couple of episodes where I'm just like, we didn't need to see about Eugene and that little bitch who was lying to him the whole time. Now he liked the black chick. Fuck out of here, bro. We didn't need them 2 episodes. But here we are now, the last 4, the final episodes. Now y'all want rush shit. Okay, get the fuck off the stage. Anyway, it just, it rubbed me the wrong way, that whole sewer shit. And I jumped the gun to some shit I wanted to talk about. But that Stewart shit at the end rubbed me the fucking wrong way, you know. But going backwards, we do see Carol and Negan find this boy, take him back to the Commonwealth, take him back to Pamela in the Commonwealth, and before they can get to him, it's like a riot. Not a riot. They had a vigil. They had a candlelit vigil. They peacefully, not even protesting, just peacefully remembering their family members who had been disappeared by the higher ups in Commonwealth, right? They peacefully, here come another black person in power on a megaphone talking about go back to your homes. We on lockdown, there's martial law and curfew, this. If you out on the street, you're gonna get locked up. Okay, but we find y'all all out on the street. It's your last chance. They close, the walkers is closed. Get to your homes. Finally, the dude like, no, yo, bring us the son or tell me what happened to my baby. Like, what the fuck is going on? And everybody want to chime in. Yeah, what he said. And they gassed these people. They legit gassed them to disperse that crowd. That wasn't the play. That wasn't the play. But the dude said, like, yo, listen, they're close. Walkers are close. Fucking go home. He tried to warn them. But they want answers now. It's too late for that talking shit. Fuck them walkers. We'll kill them, but we'll kill you too if you don't tell us what happened to my baby. We want justice. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that unfolding the way it did with that. But now we see Negan get kneed in the gut while Carol trying to get the son to a safe location so she could turn him into Pamela. And I'm like, all right, yo, whatever, yo. It's drawing out a little bit. And I'm like, it might be get to the fucking point with this, maybe. They better have put that in the episode where he finally gets taken to his mom, you know what I mean? So, fast forward with that, though, she actually brings him in the next day after Yumiko is like, yo, she like, yo, what you got to say, yo? Just say it plainly, man. You accusing me of something or nah? As your lawyer, I just need to know what you know and don't know. Because if this goes to trial, whatever the case in Commonwealth, if this happens, I need to know what you know and don't know. Do you know any of this shit? Do you think your son could do any of this shit? No, I don't know none of this shit. And I don't think my son could do this. He might be in the rebel phase. No, that motherfucker's too stupid and too scared of the outside world to do half of the shit he's being accused of. And enter Carol and the son. And it's like, all right, bet. Here go your son, but I think we can help each other. Who the fuck are you? Pamela was like, who are you? And how can you help me? I'm like, you don't even know your people, but okay. I'm this person. I work for Hornsby, but that motherfucker out there shooting on my piece, shooting at my people. He taking my people out. And this. And this. Now there's this third person telling somebody that Hornsby and his three-piece suit and his bubble curl is out there with stormtroopers doing some illegal shit. Now Pamela don't know fuck all about none of it. Don't know what the son is up to. He got people doing zombie shooting tours, with his girlfriend. And then you got, Hornsby, he doing whatever the fuck he want to do. It's so much shit going on under the governor's nose. Where earlier in the season, part 1 and part 2, I'm like, yo, she in on it. That Milton family is something else. This, blah, blah, blah. Like, you gotta watch out for them because she the ring leader. And we finally get to see her, and she's a peace-loving, short haircut, young, older lady. And I'm like, all she want is peace. And soon as Rick people show up, man, they start stirring shit up. There you got Connie and Kelly blowing shit wide open. Eugene blowing shit wide open. Like, come on now. Rick people, every time they go somewhere, they fuck some shit up. Leave them be. But she don't know none of this. And I'm like, here we go again. She actually don't know shit. She smacked her son as soon as she seen him. Motherfucker, look what you got. We're messing with these people, man. And smacked him up. And, it's like, Carol, calm, cool, and collected. We can help each other, yo. Hornsby out there doing that. If your son ain't do what he's accused of doing, then that means somebody did it, though. Somebody did it. Your boy out there shooting at my people. We not safe here. Ipso facto, it's Hornsby. I know it's Hornsby. You know it's Hornsby. And if it ain't that rat motherfucker, your son, then everybody here knows it's Hornsby. Period. Then we fast forward and we see that sewer shit. And I swear Daryl need to cut his fucking throat. There's no way for them to get out of this shootout. They are outmanned, outgunned, everything. They don't care if Hornsby get his throat slit. They don't care. They're going to shoot everybody down there. There's no safe way for them to get out. We see everybody pull up a gun except Negan's wife and the baby. We didn't see that. I don't remember seeing them at the end of the episode. Maggie popped out the makeshift tent. Gabriel came out. Aaron came out. Everybody's like a Mexican standoff. Everybody got a gun. Boom. Everybody got a gun. But Hornsby got a knife, a Rambo-sized knife to his throat, smiling. I want to know how they get out of this. I want to know how they get out of this. Now, this is a classic Walking Dead, put you on the lip, leave you on the hook. It's a classic Walking Dead cliffhanger. Now, I'm used to it with this particular show. So, I'm interested in seeing what they're going to do the next 3 episodes. If they are the last 3 episodes, they got a lot of shit to cover. And they better do it quick. In part 1 in the books, Walking Dead, the final episodes. This is part 1. I'm not even going to go with numbers. I lost fucking count. This is part 3 of season 11, episode 17. I ain't doing all that shit, even though that's accurate. This is the Walking Dead, the final episodes of the last episodes. This is part 1 of the last episodes. So, until next week, we'll be talking about parts 2, 3, and possibly 4. And if there's more, we'll talk about them as well. But until next time, it's your boy Tiny. Catch me on all socials at TinyTimGaming3, here on YouTube, and over on Facebook at TinyTimGaming. If you don't see this face, if you don't see my logo, you know which one. If you don't see him, that ain't me. Go ahead and make sure you like and subscribe, turn on your bell for notifications so you are aware when I do go live or post a video about The Walking Dead, She-Hulk, or House of the Dragon. And until next time, it's your boy. We back with The Walking Dead, but it's your boy Tiny. Out.